With the release of The Amazing Digital Circus, Episode 3, here are some interesting details I noticed which you may or may not have caught on to. The first detail I noticed was the experience Pomni had with Kinger. Kinger in the darkness seemed to have gained insight into his past and remembered who he was before he became deranged. Like he said, the darkness was like a vaccine for his derangement. But more importantly, we learned that Kinger had a wife who went insane and turned into one of these creatures that get put away. He explained the last time he saw his wife, after she had turned, except it was in a dark room and she wasn't manic. She seemed to have calmed down and remembered who she was. She even reacted to the touch of her husband. It's got me thinking, what if, the darkness is a factor that could help those who turned regain themselves? It seems to be an element of its own being capable of calming the mind. What if the lights and darkness in the digital circus is like a whole element of its own, not just an occurrence? I mean, technically it's all a simulation. So even the lights and darkness is just a gimmick or figment designed to exist in the circus. We also see at the end, Kinger returns to his home, which is like a pillow house but designed to create darkness inside. What if somehow the deranged Kinger knows to find darkness so he can regain his understanding, but can't leave because when he does, he becomes deranged? Just my thought. You let me know. Did Kane just expose how to destroy the amazing digital circus? During the therapy session between Kane and Zubul, Zubul talks about how everyone hates the circus and finds it stupid. And this deals a blow to Kane's ego as she has an existential crisis, talking about how his only purpose is to make and design these adventures. And if he isn't good at that, then what's the point of his existence? We see the digital circus start to crumble as his mind feebles. Could this be a foreshadow on how all the characters escape the digital circus, as it seems the existence of the circus is dependent on the stability of Kane's mind? Perhaps this is why Kane is so dismissive of everyone's disgust of the adventures as a default setting not to care of the opinions of others, because it would lead to the destruction of the digital circus? What if, in the future, the only way for the characters to break free from the virtual space of the circus, they have to break Kane's mind and leading to the destruction of the codes that runs the circus? Interesting thought, don't you think? I definitely see that being a possibility in the future, but you let me know your thoughts. Call me crazy, but I think when Jax talks to the audience, I mean us, but no one else sees who he is talking to, it kinds of is a foreshadow that the digital circus don't exists for the characters in it, but for the watchers. I mean us, but not actually us, LOL. Like, what if Jax knows more about the circus than others, and is aware that the whole thing is a show made by someone, maybe Kane, and projecting like watching a movie to an audience in the real world, not ours, but the one that exists where Pomni came from? What if the main characters are just trapped entertainers on a stage and Kane is the producer? So Jax was talking to the audience on the other side, watching like us. This might explain why Jax is so happy to go on the adventures, but also avoids all the strenuous work, making others handle it, just like when he made Pomni and Kinger take the scary door. He might have been in on the deal to put up a performance for the audience with a reward at the end. The question is, what is he gaining all this? Precise, it seems only he is truly ever ready to go on another adventure. What do you think about this theory? Let me know your thoughts and don't forget to subscribe and share. Thanks.